If you're anything like me, you're absolutely obsessed with Game of Thrones. It's hands down my all-time favorite TV show, though Dexter comes pretty close. For now, let's take a look at how much the actors and actresses in Game of Thrones made from this 8-year epic saga. Let me know in the comments if what they made would be enough for you to survive the rest of your life. I know it would be for me. Emilia Clarke was the true queen when it came to Game of Thrones salaries. At the start, she was raking in $150,000 per episode. I'd like to imagine that she used it to buy lots of dragon-shaped things. By the time the show wrapped up, she was making a whopping $1.1 million per episode, which is a pretty sweet upgrade. Hell, with that much money, she could go out and buy an actual dragon. If she did, maybe we can get her to check out all these drone sightings in New Jersey. Next up is Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow. He earned about $300,000 per episode in the first season, which, let's be honest, is quite high for someone who's nothing more than a humble Night's Watchman. But by the end, Kit was riding dragons and earning an astonishing $1.2 million per episode. Next is Peter Dinklage, who started off with $150,000 per episode, which was pretty good for playing a witty, wine-loving, sharp-tongued dwarf. But by the final season, he was pocketing $1.1 million per episode. This pay raise comes as no surprise. After all, when you're Tyrion Lannister, you don't just win the battle of wits, you win the battle of paychecks too. Next up, we have Lena Headey, who was earning $300,000 per episode at the start. But by the end of Game of Thrones, she had leveled up to $1.2 million per episode, which is perfect for a queen who commands an army. Fox News did some further digging on her salary and discovered that Headey appeared in a total of 25 minutes in Season 8, meaning she earned a whopping $69,000 per minute she was on screen. Nikolaj, who played Jaime Lannister, started out with $300,000 per episode for being the Kingslayer. By the time the show wrapped up, he was pulling in $720,000 per episode. Jaime went from "I pushed a kid out of a window for love" to "I get paid $500,000 per episode, so don't you dare judge me." Sophie Turner started at $50,000 per episode, which is a little sad because she was already giving her all as a start. But by the end, she was earning $253,000 per episode, which means Sansa didn't just rule Winterfell, she ruled her paycheck too. Turner went on to reveal she didn't mind getting paid less than some of the other characters because she had a smaller role. She says Kit got paid more, but he also had a bigger storyline. And for the last series, he had something crazy like 70 night shoots, and she didn't have anywhere near that many. Maisie Williams, who played Arya Stark, was making $50,000 per episode when she was still running around as a scrappy little tomboy in the early seasons. Fast forward to the final season, and she was pocketing more than $250,000 per episode. Aidan Gillen started with $50,000 per episode, which seems a little low for someone who is constantly scheming and whispering in the shadows. But by the end, his salary had earned him a cool $4 to $8 million in total. How about you? How much money do you make at your job? Is it anything near what these actors and actresses made in Game of Thrones? If not, would you ever consider acting to make money? As for me, I've got to be honest and say no. There's no amount of money that could entice me to live the lifestyle of today's actresses and actors. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Every comment, like, and subscribe helps me out a ton. Thanks for